Shalom.
Shalom.
We the real Hebrew Israelites, we come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people on this sign, the 12 tribes of Israel. We want to give all praise and glory to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.
So with that, we want to speak about Nimrod from the Bible. And we want to talk about how Nimrod was born on Christmas. You know, our Lord, YAHAWASHI, he wasn't born on Christmas. You know, so let's go to Genesis 10 and 8 and just read a little bit about Nimrod.
Genesis 10 and 8. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth.
Yeah, so Nimrod is the son of Cush.
Which goes down line to the lineage of Ham.
Yup. And he's a heathen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he began to be a mighty one in the earth, so he began to be like a ruler.
Like a king first, you know?
Yeah, like he going.
9. He was a mighty hunter before the Most High. Therefore, it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Most High.
He was a hunter, just like
Esau?
Yep, just like Esau was a hunter. So he was going around the earth.
Like conquering, right?
Yeah, like conquering.
Yeah.
That's why in the next verse, read it.
10. And it says, and the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Erech and Akkad and Calneh in the land of Shinar.
See, the beginning of his kingdom was Babel. Just like Babylon, you know, because that word Babel goes back to Babylon, which means confusion. And that's where the Tower of Babel comes from.
It's that circle one, like goes like,
yeah,
like the circle one.
Yeah, that circle tower.
Yeah.
That tries to go up to the Most High.
Yeah. That's why they build it, right? To try to get up there.
Yeah. So this was a wicked kingdom. You know, this was like the first Babylon, or this was another Babylon.
Like a society, big kingdom where it was like ruled under by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This a wicked kingdom. So we know that Nimrod, he was a wicked man. So now I got this article. It's on allpoetry.com. It's allpoetry.com, and everything that I read on this article, you can look it up and you can find that it's facts. That all that I'm about to read. So first it says Nimrod, the Lord of Christmas. It says Nimrod married his own mother, whose name was Semiramis. So Nimrod, first off, he married his own mother. So that's going off already.
Wicked though.
Yep. After Nimrod's death, his so-called mother/wife, Semiramis, propagated the evil doctrine of the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. So his mother, she wanted to have Nimrod's spirit to keep going.
That's the spirit of Christmas, though.
Yeah. The dead, you're supposed to leave them dead.
Yeah,
she wanted to keep his spirit going. You know, because it said the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. She claimed a full-grown evergreen tree sprang overnight from a dead tree stump. So that's what she claimed. That evergreen tree, which is a Christmas tree, it sprang overnight from a dead tree stump. How's that?
How was that?
in order for a tree to grow, you know,
It needs to be it needs a stem, like a root, like a stem.
yeah,
That shit don't even make sense though.
it says, which symbolized the springing forth unto new life of the dead Nimrod. So she said that tree symbolizes Nimrod coming back to life. So it says, on each anniversary of his birth, she claimed Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts upon it. So how did Nimrod come back and start leaving gifts under the tree?
Yeah.
Because it said December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. And if you Google it, when was Nimrod born, you'll see nothing but about pagan.
Yeah, like paganism shit going on.
Yeah, paganism. It says this is the real origin of the Christmas tree. So let's go to Jeremiah 10 and 1. So you got the NLT?
This one's like
I can read.
yeah, this one I don't have.
NLT's good. So now we're going to talk about the Christmas tree. So I got the NLT, and it's Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear the word that YAHAWASHI speaks to you. So hear the word. The Most High is talking to you Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
Everybody on the board.
Yep.
And the speckled birds, of course, too.
Yeah, to hear the word. Like, there's something that goes, hear ye.
Oh, yeah. Like that, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I forgot what it was. Yeah, hear ye.
I think like you're in the court.
Oh, yeah, the judge with the...
hear ye.
Like if that's getting a little disrupted or something, so they'd be hitting, I forgot what that little hammer's called. I think it starts with a P. It starts hitting it.
Yeah, or they'll say, now hear this. Now hear this.
Yeah.
That's like a broadcast. You know, that's what we're doing. We're broadcasting this word, telling you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to hear this word. And it says, this is what YAHAWASHI says, do not act like other nations who try to read their future in the stars. Right? Because they get their horoscope from the stars.
Yeah.
You know,
They worship the stars.
Their life is planned out by the stars. You know.
And now they got this shit, a horoscope. They think their personality is based on a fucking the month that you're born. You know what I mean? It tells you your personality now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it said, do not act like other nations who try to read their future in the stars. So the future is not in the stars. The future is in the Bible. You know, because the Bible is a book of prophecy, and prophecy, you know, is a prediction. You know, and it says
telling something before it happens.
And it says, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of their predictions. See? Their predictions. Even through other nations are terrified by them. See, so they try to be all spiritual and
what their science too.
They try to say that there's a hell, and that your flesh is gonna burn, and
For
your flesh
eternity.
is gonna keep burning.
Yeah.
You know, but how can you still be alive and still be burning?
Yeah.
You know?
Like they bury you and your body still falls down, or good. How you had a good point. I remember you brought this point a long time ago. How does a spirit burn? How can you burn a spirit? It's a spirit.
That's right. You can't do nothing with a spirit. You know, you can't. How you supposed to interact with a spirit? With a spirit, you know, you can't have sex with a spirit. What do you? How you? What are you supposed to have a relationship with a spirit? You know, this is my girlfriend. You know,
She's a spirit, by
like,
the way.
yeah, like how Nimrod and his wife. Nimrod was dead, but she was still loving this spirit.
Yeah,
Still had a relationship.
So it was like a tradition, in other words, huh? Like it was a tradition that she was holding on to each year, though.
Yeah. So it says, "Do not be afraid of their predictions, even though other nations are terrified by them. Their ways are futile and foolish. They cut down a tree, and a craftsman carves an idol." See, so that's the Christmas tree. You know, that Christmas tree, it's really an idol because everybody worships it, you know?
Oh yeah, they got a big ass one in Kalinga, big ass tree though, like big ass fuck though. And people when they every year they turn out the lights on that shit though, man, and they right there just, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, that Christmas tree, they worship it like a person. You know, they worship it more than the Lord.
Yeah.
You know?
They got a Christmas tree, you know what I'm saying though? Oh, then they don't even have a Bible in their home though. But for sure, damn well, they got a fucking Christmas tree though.
Yeah, so it says, their ways are futile and foolish. They cut down a tree. So it'd be foolish to cut down a tree. You gotta be dumb to cut down a tree. For example, if I have a tree in front of my house, a big tree in front of my house, I'm not gonna cut it down because in the summertime, it's gonna be hot. You know, now I don't have no shade.
Yeah.
Now I don't have no oxygen. That tree could produce a lot of oxygen.
And you just killed the tree too.
You just cut down a tree. That's foolish. And it says they decorate it with gold and silver, and then fasten it securely with hammers and nails, so it won't fall over.
Reminds me of, like, you know, when those square not like those cross ones though, and they hammer it down and they flip it so the tree won't fall. You know what I'm saying? You see the movies though, it's like a cross though, that wood cross, and it's like on the bottom of the stem, not the stem, but like the tree though, and they hammer it down, boom, boom, and they put it, and so it won't move.
Yeah, so you gotta cut down a tree, you gotta kill it, and then try to bring it back to life.
By putting some stupid ass lights on it.
Just like how Nimrod's mother thought, try to bring that tree back to life. Because there's a thing called deforestation, and deforestation is when they cut down a lot of trees. Like around this time, they cut down a lot of trees.
Oh, hell yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah, and if you go to your, I don't know if every state mark does this, but over there in Kalinga, they got in the middle of the parking lot, they got a fence, and inside the fence is a bunch of trees right there. I don't know if they do it here or anywhere else, but I know in Kalinga every year, it never fails though. There's that fucking stupid ass fence though, and inside of it, it's a big fence too, you know, and inside of it's a bunch of trees in it.
You can't even fucking get in the parking lot.
Yeah, and in the middle of the fucking parking lot, it just looks stupid. It just looks really stupid though, man. But people are buying them though. People are buying them, and they always say, "Do it for your kids. Do it for your kids." I ain't doing that shit, man. No, man.
Because it says deforestation, the loss of trees and other vegetation. The loss of trees and other vegetation can cause climate change. See, like I said, you cut down the trees, now it's going to get more hot.
Yeah, I was going to say, let me get more hot.
In the summer.
Yeah. Less oxygen.
Less oxygen.
You know, you don't have that oxygen running through your bloodstream, man, where it's supposed to be having your heart pump though. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, you're like, you don't understand why you're tired though, because of cutting these fucking trees down, man.
When you're next to a tree, you can feel the breeze.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Like it's like a refreshment. Like it's like, I don't know, like it's like you feel like you can breathe in and like it's like a refreshment though, you know? Like that's why if you're smart though, that's why they put trees in parks. We're in a park right now, and they have a bunch of trees though. Why though? People come here to walk though. You know, so people walk though, and they have the trees like the oxygen, like what it produces out for them to breathe it in though, and keep walking though, man. You know, that's why parks have trees though. They're able to breathe though.
And then also, the loss of trees can cause desertification, making it like a desert. You know?
And it looks ugly though.
Yeah. It's dehydrated. You know, you're dehydrated because there's no trees. You know. Also, loss of trees can cause soil erosion. And I looked up soil erosion. Soil erosion is the wearing away of the upper layer of the soil. So the ground is decaying. You know, the ground is losing its soil because you cut the tree.
Oh, so it's not strong. You can't really plant anything. Like it's losing its value of anything for you to grow in it.
Yeah, losing the first layer of soil.
Oh, gotcha.
This natural process is caused by the dynamic activity of erosive agents. And then that definition for desertification, the process by which fertile land becomes desert.
So that fertile is like when it's like forest or jungle, like it's green though.
It's living.
Yeah, it's green.
Know?
Yeah.
It's fertile living.
Yeah.
Living land becomes desert, typically as a result of drought, deforestation, or inappropriate agriculture. They're not taking care of the land.
Oh no.
You know?
This devil is just from the air, from the food.
You're supposed to let the land rest.
For what was it? 6 years, 7 years?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
it's a law too, though, right? Well, it's a law. I think it's a law, right?
I don't know.
Or I know. They say you have to let it rest for 6 years, and the 7th year you can plant again. You know. Yeah. I don't know. You think this devil was gonna make the land rest though? Hell no.
Also, the loss of trees causes fewer crops. So you wonder why there's a loss of food, you know, because now it's fewer crops.
I got a piece of it. Isaiah 24:5. It says, "The earth is sluggish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant." And like we were saying about the 6 years that supposed to make wait though, these devils don't do that. It's like each year a season comes, boom, they're right there working in the land. You know, because it says it's also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, which is these devils, man.
So now since they're cutting down the trees, now there's no crops. Now they're going to GMOs. You know, now they're trying to produce the crops a different way. You know?
Yeah.
Trying to produce it faster, you know?
Faster, more benefit, make your money.
And it says the loss of trees can cause flooding, because if it rains really bad and there's no trees, there's going to be a lot of flooding, because the trees they soak in the water.
Oh, good shit.
You know, the trees, they soak in the water.
Oh.
So without the trees, there'll be a flood. You know.
Oh, that makes sense. Why those places over there, like in the Middle East, though, like the towns and shit that have like the houses are made out of like the mud, the mud and clay though, and then it's always in those. There's always a flood though, like always a flood in those towns though. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that the houses like they look like huts though, or like the houses are made out of like the mud and the like things like that. And there's always a flood going through the street. And you don't see no trees in those towns though. Yeah, it makes sense though.
Yeah, because the tree soaks in the water, and it says the loss of trees also causes increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So that's all the all these cars that are running, all the factories that are blowing the smoke in the air. If we don't have the trees, then all that smoke is gonna get into us, because the trees they help clear the air.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be more gases in the atmosphere.
You talking about the cars, the factories, man, all that shit in the air, and these devils too with their chemtrails. Cause bro, that's not. You look right now, bro. Like look at this one right here, bro. Straight ahead. Look at those. Those ain't fucking clouds. You know what I mean? Look at those. Look at that one right there, bro.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails, though, man. Those are long. That's a long ass one right there too. Crazy though, cause you know damn well those ain't clouds. Though. Crazy though.
Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah. Me too. I want to see if I could.
Because you can see the chemtrails. Those are
Yeah. See.
the gases, When all that stuff is falling down.
It's getting on our skin and we're breathing it in.
And it says the loss of trees can cause a host of problems for indigenous people. And who are the indigenous people? The Israelites. It causes problems for us because that's where we get like our power. That's where we get our energy from. Is from the trees because the Israelites they're like a tree too. It speaks about the Israelites being a tree.
Shit, we're not even supposed to be having shoes, man. We're supposed to let our feet touch the ground, man. We're not supposed to be having fucking streets or concrete.
Yes, it's supposed to be grass everywhere.
Yeah. We're not even supposed to be wearing shoes, though. We're supposed to let our fucking feet touch the ground, man. And we'll be even, because probably, this is me speaking as a man, I believe because the fact that we walk on concrete all the fucking time, we get the bad aches and we get the bad knees and shit, man. I believe walking so much on concrete, that eventually happens. I'm gonna research though. It's kind of interesting though, but
Yeah.
I believe it, man.
Also, Gabar did a video on that too.
Oh, okay.
But it says a host of problems for indigenous people, and Esau knows. Esau knows that the trees that's our benefit.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why he don't care. He wants us to die.
yeah.
So we need trees. We need those Christmas trees. that they're cutting down. So I'm gonna go back to the article, and it says traditionally a log was burned in the fireplace on Christmas Eve, and during the night, as the log's embers died, there appeared in the room, as if by magic, a Christmas tree surrounded by gifts.
Oh shit. So that's that whole scenario, man.
Magic, that's sorcery. This is a witchcraft right here. Ceramis was a witch.
A witch, yeah, them my mom, the wife, though. causing, shit like that to happen, though. Some sorcery shit.
And it says the log represented the sun god Nimrod, and the Christmas tree represented himself resurrected as his own son Tammuz.
Oh shit, yeah.
See, so uh, the Christmas tree represented himself coming back as the son, as his own son. How the house,
Yeah. You're gonna come back as your own.
he's going to come back as his own son. And the son's name is Tammuz. That's where you get that baby picture of Jesus.
Okay.
You know?
And was it in Ezekiel, right? Is it in Ezekiel or Jeremiah? I think it was in Ezekiel where it talks about where he saw people crying over, was it Tammuz? If I'm mistaken, Ezekiel 9 chapter?
I think so.
Yeah, right? Because something about Tammuz.
Yeah, this is where Tammuz comes from. It's from Nimrod.
So pretty much the baby Jesus, right?
Yeah, that picture that you see of baby Jesus, that's the Tammuz. Because how you gonna have the Lord's baby picture? You know, how you gonna know what the Lord, baby picture? You got the Lord's baby picture, and then you got the picture he has when he's grown up.
Doesn't fucking make sense though. How? Yeah, because it's you don't mind if I get it real quick? Yeah, Ezekiel 8, because this thing this is like see how how they say same hole but different wig? It's the same hole but different, called something different though, because even in these times of Ezekiel 8 and 14 it says, then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Most High's house, which was toward the north, and behold, there sat woman weeping for Tammuz. Right?
Yeah, that's her. That's
that baby.
And she's actually called the Queen of Heaven, I believe.
Yeah, which you get the Virgin Mary.
Yeah,
right?
Ishtar.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, the Virgin Mary.
It's the same, like I said, same whole different way.
So it says Christmas as a pagan holiday takes us back thousands of years before to a man named Nimrod, founder of ancient pagan Babylon. That's the real Christmas, because the Lord wasn't even born on Christmas. And I'm gonna just get that real quick.
Yeah.
It's in Luke 2 and 1.
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, because I don't know, man. People are just lazy, bro. People are lazy, or they just don't give a damn, man. They just want to be in that Christmas spirit, though.
Read Luke 2 and 1 all the way to 7.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Just keep reading.
Luke 2 and 1, it says, and it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world shall be taxed. And bro, when you think about it, when is this tax season though? Over the spring, almost like a spring. Yeah, you could do your taxes in January and February, don't get me wrong, but you get the money March. And it says, and this taxing was first made when Sennacherib was governor of Syria, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee and out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house of the lineage of David. It says, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she shall be delivered. So she was going to have YAHAWASHI. In 7 it says, and she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in waddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
Yeah, so this is the time of the Lord's birth, YAHAWASHI, So this is the birth. Now, when he was born, we read the next verse, and it's going to tell you about the weather.
And then too, waddling, what is that, like a type of blanket or something? Or what is it? No, it's when you wrap the baby after it's born, right?
I think so.
Because if it was so called cold though, they would have probably wrapped them up in more stuff, right?
Yeah.
know what I'm saying though? They would have probably wrapped him up in
it
something more.
was just a cloth.
Yeah, like a.
Because it said right here, I got the NLT. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger.
Yeah, strips of cloth. So if you think about it, if it was so crisp, cold though, she would have wrapped him up in something more thicker or more heavier though, or a blanket or something.
Yeah.
See?
And it said there was no room, so they had to be. They were in a small little manger.
Okay. So it's like a little room, right?
Yeah.
Want me to get 8?
Yeah, read verse 8.
Luke 2:8. It says, and there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
So it was nighttime, and the shepherds were outside watching the animals.
Yeah, because how is it that they were, you know what I mean? If it was cold, they would have been out there.
If it was winter, if it was December 25th, right?
Yeah, like literally.
It'd be cold.
But I don't believe the sheep would be out there. Yeah. I think they would be like somewhere inside, right?
Yeah, and it was nighttime, right?
So it'd be more cold again. Yeah.
Just read it one more time.
Luke 2:8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Nighttime. So about, let's say, 8, 9 o'clock, it's already cold.
Oh, not even before that, bro.
Yeah.
It starts getting colder before
that. Right now, you can feel the cold coming in, and it's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So the Lord wasn't born in the cold. He was born in the springtime, which the springtime that represents life. Why wouldn't the Lord? Why wouldn't the Most High have His Son be born in the spring? To represent life.
Yep.
Rather than being born in the winter when everything's dead.
Everything's cold and literally nothing else.
Yeah, that's why there's a scripture that says, "I pray that my downfall don't come in the winter," or something like that. Pray that your downfall don't come in the winter, because the winter is the baddest time. It's the worst time. The winter is, you have to get through the winter.
Yeah.
You have to make it through the winter and try to stay warm.
Yeah, because the wintertime it's tough, bro. Even to prophesy too, it's tough. It gets hella cold, man. And it's just like be cold, man, but you still be, you know what I'm saying? So, and his brother's been, prophesying for years now. You know what I mean? So it's just like he's still, what is it? In season, out season. We're in the out season right now.
We get that example from the apostles.
Yeah.
They show us that they could do it. We can do it too.
We do it too. Yeah, as them being older men, why can't we do it?
Yeah, they're still out there. They're still doing 20-mile bike rides.
Oh, across the bar. And you gotta think about it. When they do camp, bro, it'd be like 2 hours or longer. You know what I'm saying? Someone that wouldn't have the spirit though, their camp probably be for like 20 minutes or something, 25 minutes, and that's it. They wrap it up, going home. But the apostles be going for like 2 hours or long, man. Yeah. And they still be out there though, man.
Yeah, because they show that they really want to edify the church.
Exactly. They actually care about the church, man.
Yeah. So with that, you got anything else?
No, that was it.
With that, we hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to you.
YAHAWASHI,
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.